So, all right, everyone. Hi. Hey, Ruth. Hi, Nora. Thanks for being here. And uh, Kylie, yay.
Hi,
Hi, how are you? Welcome.
good. How are you?
Well, thank you. And Nini's here. Yay.
Hi, Mark.
Hi. Good to see y'all. There might be a couple others joining us. And we'll see, how they do it. I've had a couple emails today, or texts, I should say, from people that said they're going to join us, but they don't do they don't do Zoom. So I don't know how they're going to join us. But, and there's a couple others that were signed up as well. We're small now. We're going to be growing pretty large in time, and with new things that are happening. And to introduce myself, who's the first time here? Please, anyone. What about you, Kylie? You've been here before?
Second time.
Second time? All right. Nora? Hi.
This is my first time with the online circle. I went to one of your events in person in Boulder like 4 years ago, maybe.
Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. What is that? Was that at the Unity Church?
Yes. Yeah, I
Okay.
guess maybe it wasn't right in it's not the Unity Church in Boulder, but maybe like a little ways north or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
The Denver one?
Yeah, that sounds right. Mhm.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
loved it. Yeah, that was fun. And well, thank you for being here. I really appreciate it, everyone. So, introduce myself real briefly. My name is Mark Earlix. I'm a healer by the grace of God, blah, blah, blah. I work with light. It's my gift, my goal, my tool. I do not work in the healing circles with emotional problems or situations or mental disturbances or whatever. That's private. And I like to keep it like that. I don't want to spill anyone's beans in front of everyone else. And let's see. Any questions anyone might have before we start? Anything about what I do, what I believe in, what I work with, or what I don't work with, or whatever. I love to work with the physical stuff, the injuries, the neurological, biological, just chronic situations, aches, pains, etc. Even things that people haven't been diagnosed with, but have the symptoms of. Sometimes I'll see something. If I do, I may share it with you if it's appropriate or whatever. And I do have appointments by telephone, by Zoom, by FaceTime, Messenger, whatever. And I do see people when I travel out of town to various cities and states and stuff. And yay, Michelle's here. Yay, she's connecting. All right, where's Michelle? She was just here. She vanished. All right. Oh, there she is. Yay, there's Michelle. Yay, how you doing? And so all these events, where I go to out of town, then I get to work with people in person, which is really neat. And I have a lot of fun doing it. I'll work with anything that you want me to work with, whether it be the physiological, biological, neurological, or skeletal, or whatever, chronic stuff, and or emotional stuff, and or even just spiritual stuff you want me to work with, I will. And I'm a Gnostic priest. I've been doing this for maybe 48 years. And that's it. That's all I know. I work with light. It's my gift, my goal, my tool. Some people may feel things while I'm working with them, whether, the proverbial heat or cold, electricity, or emotional catharsis. They may feel staticky or whatever. Those are the ones that need to. The ones that don't feel anything just basically don't need to. There's no right or wrong, good or bad in what I refer to as the mind of God, the creator. And so, Any questions at all I can try to answer before we boogie here? Anything? Anything at all? Ruth, any questions at all you can think of? All right, thought I'd call on you anyway. And Nini, anything?
No questions, Mark.
All righty, sounds good.
Thank you.
All right. And so Ruth, I'm going to pick you first because you're busy. And I don't blame you.
There aren't enough hours in the days, you know?
I hear you. I totally hear you. So talk to me. Tell me anything in your body that's bugging you or anything that is working now that wasn't before or what?
The bottom of my left foot.
The heel area?
No, right underneath the
The
pad, just past the toes.
palm of it.
Yeah, not the center, but just close to the toes.
All right.
That's where I was told I had a bone spur and it's causing calluses. So I showed it to my acupuncturist, who's also an OD or DO. And he said, oh, you have a corn. You get this medicine, you put the pad on, and weeks later it comes off. Well, I think they've changed the medicine since he's looked at it, and it's really strong because it says 6 days you'll be done. I'm like, okay, leave it on for 48 hours. So now I have a white patch where it's attacked all the skin that was okay. And the center feels okay, it feels good. That's only after 2 days, but it hurts.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
All right. And it hurts when you stand on it, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me work with it on.
Thank you.
My pleasure. And you keep me updated.
Yep. My left, your right.
Yes. Thanks.
Sure.
I'm dyslexic. She knows that. There we go. Now, tell me something. Can you press on the ground and tell me if you notice any difference yet? And be
Oh, yeah.
candid with me, please.
Thank you. The pain is gone.
How awesome. How awesome. All right. Now, my perception, I'm not a doctor by any means. I know nothing medically, thank God. All that I do know medically, I have an ex-wife that used to give consults to patients and other doctors over telephone. So I would hear just one half the conversation. That's what I know medically, and which is nothing. But my perception is that maybe the what he suggested for you to apply to it might be too strong for your skin.
Yes.
So, all right, now if you step on it, how's it doing?
It's good.
All right, good, excellent. Yeah,
Thanks.
you rock. And please do keep me updated,
Oh, yeah.
always.
Yes.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm trying to convince my husband to come sit here and ask you for what he needs, but I don't know if it'll work.
All right, yeah, and please, anyone, if they're interested in doing this from your heart, on my website, there's a gifting tab. If you click on that, I don't care what it is, just please feel free. I believe with all my heart that as we give, the old man or old woman upstairs gives, and it gives even more if you're giving from your heart. So if it's within you, please do. And if not, no problem. And I'm wondering where Harry is, Lynn. I don't know where he is. He said he was going to be here as well.
I believe he may be just a little bit late.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, but I'm hoping he will still be able to make it.
All righty. All right, good. Nora, my dear, talk to me. Tell me, what's the scoop, Luke?
If it pleases you, I think I would like to have you work on my cervical spine and the connective tissues that connect the upper cervical to the skull. I'm having some neurological challenges that are connected to the stability in my cervical spine.
Okay. All righty. Let's see what happens. Now, keep in mind, everyone, please, that when I work on someone, you may experience something right away, most immediately, or you might experience something incrementally that develops in your body. And I always say this because not a lot, some people say, oh my God, I didn't feel anything. And then it's a couple days later or 5 minutes later or 2 weeks or 2 months later, they're walking down the street saying, oh my God, when did this leave me? And if that should be the case, or it might lead into a causal of what it really is, people might find out. So, and then the medical community can find out, and say, oh, we know what it is now, after 5 years or 50 years of not knowing. So, all right, so let me work with your spine. Cool. You just relax, and you may sense things happening, you may not. Do you notice anything happening in your upper spine area, Nora?
Yeah, what I'm feeling is just sort of a generalized like relaxation that's like coming over. And I'm not feeling something particularly localized to that area, which is kind of par for the course for me with healing stuff.
Sure.
Yeah, but just like a nice calmness, and symptomatically, some of this stuff has led to sort of an activation in the nervous system. So I take that as a very, very positive sign.
Good. And also an ability to create more tissue in there.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and that would be lovely.
I agree. That would be really lovely.
Let's see what happens and how your body reacts to this.
Great.
And,
thank you so much.
oh, my pleasure. My total pleasure. And hey, Kylie, yay, we got to you.
So, I've been having some problems with my gums. I've had it forever, about since my early 20s, and it doesn't matter what I do, it never gets better. I floss, water pick, everything. It's more in the back area of my gums, but I'm so tired of it. And I just cannot heal it. I don't know. It just doesn't ever heal.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I don't know what to suggest, but what I'll do is I'll work with it.
Okay.
sometimes suggestions will come to me, but nothing is. But let's just work with it, Hans. See if it helps to improve that or get rid of it. All right, hon. Now, did you sense anything happening there?
I felt it in my jaw and I felt like a slight opening in the back of
Good.
my mouth.
Excellent. Excellent. Now, there's something that came to me. Of course, once again, I'll always say I know nothing medically, but I'm totally ignorant to that. But if you were to take in that troubled areas, put a little, if you were to put a little regular 2% or whatever it is, hydrogen peroxide on a toothbrush and brush it in a little bit, let it sit for about 2 minutes, and then brush your teeth.
Okay.
That might go deep enough to, do whatever's needed in there.
Okay. I'll try it. Thank you.
Yes, Ruth, please.
Mark, I have the same periodontal problems, and
Yes.
I put the hydrogen peroxide directly in the water pick, this much, and add hot water. So
Oh, good
Yeah.
idea. Thank
There you
you.
go. There you
Yeah.
go. And you noticed that it helped you?
Oh, absolutely, because I know when I slack off and get too lazy to do it, the problem's right back again.
Yeah.
So
Mm, Thank
Yes.
you.
There you go. There you go. All right, cool. Excellent. Excellent. And how does it feel there now?
Yeah, good. Looser. And like my jaw can open more. That's what it
Good.
feels like.
Excellent. Yeah. See, a lot of there's all kinds of variables that also contribute to what I refer to as low-grade illness, which later develop into various sorts of illnesses. So if we can knock out low-grade illness, then we find later that we're doing much better.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Excellent. Thank you so much. And Michelle is here, and Michelle is going to be taking Lynn's place. She's awesome. Not that Lynn wasn't, but Michelle is. And she's very versed in computer work. She's versed in just tons and tons of stuff. And I don't even know. So That's going to be on June 30th. The whole baby's going to be hers. She's going to be the hub of the wheel. And she's amazing in her work. She's truly amazing and as a human being. And she also does numerology, and she's pretty cool. And she's going to be helping us for the next 20 years to develop and get out there. And keep that in mind, Michelle, 20 years.
Okay. All right. It's a 20-year commitment. You know,
There
that's
you
what I
go.
always say to people who are adopting pets. I say it's a 20-year commitment, you know. It's like having kids, you know, don't adopt a dog if you can't do like 18 to 20 years. I hate when people give up animals and act like
That's right.
So I'm committed to 20 years for you.
All right.
I don't want to disappoint
All right.
and leave you abandoned, you know.
We're going to have the contract
Yeah.
later, so don't worry about a thing. All right.
Okay. You got to lock me in, right?
What's that?
You got to
What
lock
did
me
you say?
in, right? Lock
Yes.
me in for those 20 years.
You got it. You got it.
Right.
All righty. Lynn, is there anything, my dear? Anything you can think of?
Hey, Mark.
What?
I would love a blessing.
You got it.
Thank you.
All right, you got it, my dear.
Awesome. Thank you.
Enjoy. Enjoy. And Nini, anything in particular, my friend?
Hi, Mark. Yes, this afternoon I have a little lump on my right jaw area and that right side of the neck. It's like a little discomfort. So
Okay,
if you can help me heal this part, thank you.
sure. My pleasure. I'm working with you. Right, not my left. Okay.
Yes.
All right. You
Thank you,
got
Mark. The
you got
lump is gone. The lump is gone, but there's still a little soreness on the right side of the neck. The lump is gone on the jaw.
Okay, let me do one
Thank
more
you.
little thing here.
Thanks.
All right. Can you tell if there's any difference in there on your right side there?
Yeah, it seems to be going away.
All right, good, good.
Thank you. Thank you, Mark. Thank you so much.
All right, and please keep me updated on it.
I will.
appreciate.
I will. Thanks.
All right, great. And Michelle, is there anything in particular you would like me to work with on? Anything you can think of?
What's really interesting is Nora has the exact same situation I've got going on. I had an issue where the cervical spine, if I have my neck and my left arm is numb completely. So I don't know if it's a pin, but it's been going for years, off and on.
Yeah, it may be a
But it's
little.
been progressively worse.
Yeah, yeah, it may be. Yeah, it may be a little pinched nerve in there. So let me work with that a little bit, see if we can help that. I think in my perception is that it's a cumulative body movement, if that makes sense.
Okay.
It's like stored and it keeps replicating through activities that you do, like sitting at the computer and stuff like that, if that makes sense.
Yeah. That tends to aggravate it for sure. And
Yes.
by the end of the day, that's when it really gets bad. So I know it must be, like you said, wear and tear, like just the repetitive movements of my neck and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, hopefully what you did will help, but thank you very much.
Let's find
'Cause
out.
I don't know, Nora, I don't know how you deal with it, but it's definitely a pain in the butt.
Yeah. All right. So let's see if this doesn't help. And Nora, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good, and I'm curious to like just see how it unfolds. What you said about how like it doesn't always show up as like, bam, everything's better, but other things can subtly shift in your life around the issue. And so,
Yes.
yeah, I'm just curious to see how this goes like over the next few days and weeks.
Yes. 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 And it's just observing objectively,
Mhm.
that's what it takes.
Yeah,
Excellent.
absolutely.
Excellent. Yay. All right. And Kylie, how you doing?
Good, very good. Yeah, my mouth feels more open for
Good.
sure. My jaw for sure.
All right.
Yeah,
Excellent.
very good.